Ryan, I would say, in my opinion, is plausibly the most guilty party of this entire thing, okay? He has just been publicly humiliating Justin Baldoni. Clear picture of him kissing Andrew Garfield for the same reasons to take Ryan Gosling's moment at the 2017 Golden Globes. But I had mentioned to you that also on Family Guy, they had done this thing where they were very heavily implying that Ryan Reynolds was gay.
Here.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Come on, you'll love it.
Just a taste.
That was intense, what you just did.
Lots of flavors. Whoops.
Well, freeze frame. What's gonna happen next?
Unbeknownst to me, Ryan Reynolds actually played Ryan Reynolds in the Family Guy skit.
Ryan Reynolds is trying to escape a legal wildfire that he might have started himself. And now, after months of silence, he's finally making his move. But let me tell you right now, it's not going the way he hoped. Because when you've spent years crafting a perfectly quirky public image, what happens when that mask starts to crack? The answer, you run to the court and file a motion to disappear.
Something to be seen. It's a sight to be seen. He wants to be completely dismissed from the lawsuit. He wants out on the lawsuit.
But here's the thing. This lawsuit isn't just a simple case of Hollywood drama. This is about power, manipulation, reputation, and secrets that weren't meant to see the light of day. So buckle up, because Ryan Reynolds isn't just trying to come out of the lawsuit. He might be trying to come out of something else entirely. Before we dive into the lawsuit, let's take a moment to appreciate just how perfectly curated Ryan Reynolds' image has been. The quick wit, the viral tweets, and the sarcastic charm in every interview. You don't become one of Hollywood's most beloved stars by accident. It takes consistency, control, and, let's be honest, careful manipulation. Ryan Reynolds has built a brand so flawless that even his mistakes look charming. Forgot a line? Iconic. Trolled his wife online? Hilarious. Kissed a dude on stage? That's just Ryan being Ryan. But when everything you do becomes part of the bit, how do we know what's real anymore? And maybe that's the whole point. According to legal documents, Ryan's role in this lawsuit goes way beyond supportive husband.
I think I was kind of the first one who said, no, Ryan is problematic here, because I had a source that had said that to me, that Ryan was the person who came onto set and essentially took things over.
Allegedly, Reynolds didn't just support Blake Lively. He quarterbacked the entire drama. From script rewrites to power plays against Justin Baldoni, Reynolds wasn't on the sidelines. He was running the show. Let's talk about something that keeps resurfacing: Ryan's long history of same-sex jokes, bits, and public kisses. From Andrew Garfield to Conan O'Brien to animated Family Guy moments, the pattern is undeniable.
And he did it again at the Genie Awards, because it's really funny. He kissed a fellow Canadian actor, Scott Thompson. Now, of that moment, we just have a photo of it. It just is a recurring bit.
But at what point does a bit stop being just a bit? Why does Reynolds keep threading the same joke across movies, sketches, and red carpets? Is it just performance, or is it subtle storytelling? Either way, the public is noticing, and in a case where identity, manipulation, and control are central themes, those moments suddenly feel less funny. Reynolds' legal team is now painting him as a misunderstood bystander. They argue he believed Baldoni was a predator, and that makes his comments protected speech.
Well, Ryan believed that that was true. Ryan believed that he was a predator, and therefore, this is not problematic.
But come on, if you're publicly calling someone a predator at an industry premiere and allegedly threatening to pull out of a film unless demands are met, that's not just free speech, that's leverage. And the evidence? It's stacking up. From emails, insider tips, and that now infamous Reddit post, it's starting to look like Reynolds and Lively orchestrated a calculated PR and power move to control a film and bury Baldoni in the process. The extortion claims are where things get even darker.
We're going to say that there were sexual harassment claims on set. And if we don't get what we want, then there's going to be big trouble for you.
That's not just bad behavior. That's a strategy. And Ryan wasn't just passively watching from the sidelines. He was allegedly in the room, co-writing scenes, and directly engaging with the studio.
Like, there is actually no difference between Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds. That's the reason why the character is successful. It's actually him. And what better way to become successful than really just playing yourself?
There's even talk of him scripting the opening scene to position Blake Lively as more than just a star, but the force behind the production. And when someone operates with that level of involvement, the whole "I'm just a husband" act, it doesn't hold up. Reynolds is now begging to be dismissed from the lawsuit, but his legal filing doesn't deny the actions, it just reframes them. According to his lawyers, he was acting out of loyalty, not malice.
And that thesis is essentially that Ryan is actually such a good guy that he kind of had to be a bad guy. I'm not kidding. That's kind of the overarching thesis that's going on here.
But if that's true, then why all the secrecy? Why the AEO filings, the redacted messages, the media spin? Because if those text messages between Reynolds and Hugh Jackman ever surface, we might learn a lot more than we bargained for. And what about Blake Lively? Is she just collateral damage or an active participant? Some are starting to wonder if their relationship was as perfect as it seemed, or if she was playing the role of a beard all along.
It wasn't over. It still isn't.
The kiss is still happening. The kiss is still happening. It's still happening. It's still going on.
In Hollywood, image is everything. But when the image starts cracking and the lawsuits start flying, you can't PR spin your way out forever.
Just like it offends my sensibilities to keep telling me that you keep writing yourself as a homosexual man into all of these various circumstances and no one's allowed to question that.
So here we are, a megastar once seen as untouchable, now at the center of a legal firestorm, accused of bullying, manipulation, and weaponizing his fame. The court will decide the legal verdict, but the public, they've already started asking questions because behind the Deadpool jokes and the Ryan Garfield kisses might be a man trying desperately to protect a truth he never wanted out. And whether that truth is legal, personal, or something deeper, only time and the discovery process will tell.
Just imagine what his text messages are going to say about Justin Baldoni. If he was willing to call him a predator publicly, as he assumed this nice pool character, just imagine what we're going to find when we can read text messages between him and Hugh Jackman.
Subscribe, stay locked in, because the truth, it doesn't stay buried forever, and this time, it's clawing its way out, whether Hollywood's ready or not.